Why do we need to know where we come from? I'll read two quotations. One by a novelist, David Lodge. He says that history is the verdict of those who were not there on those who were there. You get the point? How do we know? So we make our best effort at all times to figure out what happened 10,000 years ago and so on. Another quotation says, all histories are, in a sense, visits to foreign places. We cannot actually go there. So you talk about places that you cannot go to. But still, by endeavoring, we get to know more and get to learn more. And again, why history? If you recall, a few months ago, one Professor Bako of, I think, University, University, gave his inaugural lecture on the subject of the Igbo factor in the history of intergroup relations and commerce in Kano. And of course, why Professor Edmund Amfodio, in his own inaugural lecture, will talk about Igbos in Kano. And of course, he badly misrepresented the Igbo presence and the history of the Igbos in Kano in the way Anyibundi Igbo would see it. And immediately, Dr. Sam Amadi gave a lecture, like a response to that lecture by Professor Bako. And Sam Amadi said that forgetting is dying. If you forget, if you're Basalongwe, then you are not existing. But self-awareness and other awareness are most important aspects of existence. And he says, when we forget events and their meaning, we expose ourselves to deception by competitors and our enemies. When we forget events and their meanings, we expose ourselves to deceptions by our competitors and our enemies, which is what Dr. Bako has tried to do. Tried to deceive people about Ndi Igbo. And of course, Sam Amadi rose up to that. More to say on why